Hey everybody, so this video is going to be what are my chronic illness flare essentials. So because my flare-ups are kind of focused around vomiting and pain and things associated with that, the things that I have are associated with vomiting and pain, but I think some of the things would be good for anybody with any type of chronic illness. So the first thing I have is comfy pajamas. These are a necessity, particularly when you experience things like bloating. It's always really good to have comfy pajamas that are very stretchy and aren't going to cause you any constriction or any pain, so these are definitely a must-have for me. The next thing is heat relief pads. These are a lifesaver if you don't have a hot water bottle. So these are just absolutely amazing, and it's really good if you need heat but like nobody else is in the house and they can't get you a hot water bottle, or you can't go and get yourself one. So these are absolutely fantastic as they just stick onto your clothes and are activated by the air around you, so they're amazing. A little while ago my mum actually found this, and it's called an Acti-Patch, and people confuse it with our TENS machine because it kind of looks like it, but basically you just kind of tape it onto your skin, and I'm not quite sure how it works, but it kind of helps relieve pain, so I always find this is good to have on hand. The next thing is a book. Now, I don't always feel up for reading when I'm in a flare-up, but for when I do, a good book, and this just happens to be the one that I'm reading at the moment. Next thing is my journal. Again, I'm not always up for this when I'm in a flare-up, but it's always nice to have a selection of things to do. Similarly, a colouring book. Again, not always up for it, but it's always kind of nice, and this is probably my favourite one out of all the ones I have. It's absolutely gorgeous with such gorgeous illustrations and just a wide variety of different ones. And to go along with the journal and the colouring book, some coloured pens. These are like my favourite coloured pens ever. They're oh god, what's the make again? Keep dropping it. Staedtler Triplus Fine Liner. I probably said that completely wrong, but these are amazing. I absolutely love them and they last a lifetime. So if I'm not feeling up for doing anything kind of like that, I have my iPad, so I can watch a bit of Netflix, or I can watch Amazon Prime, or I can chat with friends, or I can go on the internet. And to go along with that, I've got my headphones because these are a necessity. Seems a bit childish, but I have my teddy bear. This is my chibi friend. Who could tell us apart? So yeah, I just find it a comfort to have her close to hand, particularly during flare-ups. During flare-ups, I'm not always up for having a shower, so dry shampoo is absolutely amazing for those times. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo, Floral and Flirty Blush. It smells quite nice and it's just handy to have. To go along with that, I have baby wipes. These are great for if you can't have a shower, and also just to kind of freshen yourself up if you're having a bit of a flare-up, because sometimes you get a bit hot, so it's kind of good to have. And to kind of go alongside that, I've got just a packet of tissues. Because my issues centre around vomiting and pain and things, I always like to have either a sick bowl or a bucket. My bucket's actually got stuff in it at the moment, that's why I'm not showing you it. But yeah, this came from the hospital. But these are always just kind of handy to have if you can't quite make the toilet on time, and sometimes that's kind of what comes along with being in pain as well. A bottle of nice cold water for not only taking medication, but just for kind of having a drink to keep yourself hydrated, and just really, it's kind of nice sometimes to have the soothingness of having cold water. A hair tie. definitely a necessity for my flare-ups because I like to have my hair back out of my face, and that means it doesn't get kind of as dirty if I can't go for a shower, and it also means that it's not going to land in a pile of sick, which is always a must positive. I have some Baby Lips. This is like my favourite one. This is the Baby Lips Dr. Rescue. Too cool. As you can tell, it's basically done. This is always great to kind of prevent chapped lips and just, yeah, it's quite good. Glucose tablets, because I have issues with my blood sugar, and even if you don't have issues with your blood sugar, sometimes your blood sugar does drop when you're sick or when you're having a flare-up or whatever, so these are always handy to have, and I really like these big boxes of them. I just got these out of Boots. I think they were about £2 something. To go along with that, I have these Berocca Energy Release tablets. These are just kind of good. You just pop one in a kind of glass of water and just drink it. And then finally, I just have a bunch of emergency medication. This is a cross between pain medications and anti-sicknesses. I must have about 5 different anti-sicknesses in this pile. One that is particularly my lifesaver is this. This is called Ondansetron Melts, and basically for when you can't take tablets, you just put it in your mouth and it dissolves. Absolute lifesaver. Has saved me from hospital quite a few times. So that is everything that is in my chronic illness flare essentials kind of list, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.